Hey there, y'all. Well, today is day 2 of our getting back in shape for the after the holidays debacle. It wasn't a debacle, it was loads of fun, but physically it was a bit of a debacle. So I've been on the straight and narrow following the Maddie method, and today I wanted to share with you what I did as far as my food goes. So this morning I had 2 big cups of coffee with whole milk, which is kind of caloric. But it's about 200 calories because of the milk. And then I put in cocoa powder, like really good. This is organic cocoa powder. I ordered this stuff on Amazon. It's by True Vibe. Anyway, I put sort of a teaspoon in each cup, and then I use whole milk, and it's so satisfying. So I had that first thing this morning, and I wasn't hungry till probably noon. And at noon, I had leftover pho from last night. So it was maybe a cup of rice noodles with the broth and a little bit of chicken. So that was about 300 calories. So my first half of the day was about 500 for calories. And now I just got home to Connecticut. I'm about to make some dinner. So I was going to show you what I'm going to make for dinner. These are my new favorite thing, gluten frita. Don't you love it? Artisan flatbreads, not fat breads, flatbreads, gluten frita. I think I found these at Whole Foods. And they're 120 calories per. So I just take one of these and they're frozen. And then on top of that, I don't have an assistant to show this very well, so I'll just hold it up. Naomi, where are you when I need you? Actually, Naomi will be here tomorrow. Hopefully we'll shoot some things tomorrow with her because she always makes it look pretty. All right, this is a freebie. So it's just a chunky organic salsa. You can get it, whatever your favorite brand is fine. And then on top of that, I crumble some feta. So this is a little more caloric, but it has so much bite to it. So you don't need a ton of it. So I've got my feta. And then on top of that, you could do, if you wanted to do sriracha, that's a freebie. Put some of that on it. Love me some Frank's, always love some Frank's. That's good because it's got a lot of vinegar in it. Yummy. All right, so this whole thing right here, I calculated each one of these what is it, 253, it's about 450 for 2 of them. So yeah, that makes about sense. Okay, so this one, so it's 120 for this, and about the other, I can't even talk. And I've already done it, so I can't stop the video. I've got to keep going. Okay, this is 120. This is about 100. The rest of it is freebie, so it's call it 220. And so I'm gonna have 2 of them, so that's 440. Okay, now I'm gonna cook it. And guess what? Magical kitchen. I've already got one ready. Okay, sounds like my drunk kitchen. I'm not even drunk yet. All right, pop that in toaster oven, and it goes. All right, now, look at that. Can you see the steam? Ooh, you can see the steam coming up. Isn't that fabulous? It's so good. It's really crunchy. And this one is the Asiago flavor. So it's like all kinds of fabulous. And then I might put a little cayenne. I'll put a little sea salt maybe. Just kind of zhuzh it up however you love. All right, so I'm going to have 2 of those tonight for the aforementioned 440 calories. And that will leave me with a snacking allowance of around 200. So I'll probably have 1 thing of string cheese, light string cheese, 1 of those, because yes, my inner toddler likes string cheese. And I'll probably have a handful of gluten-free snacks, pretzel sticks. Now, you may notice that today we are really lacking in green vegetables. That's because I didn't go to the grocery store. And it's really cold outside and I don't feel like going. It's cold and it's dark and I'm tired and all I want to do is drink my wine and eat my flatbread pizzas and watch my DVR queue, okay? That's all I want on a Thursday night. Oh, and speaking of this, so this is about this much wine and then ice and water. So probably this much of it is sparkling water and this much of it is wine and then ice. And so that way you can drink the equivalent of a generous glass of wine in 3 different servings. And it just, that way you don't have all the excess calories, but you still have something nice to sip while you're hanging out with your baby, eating your flatbread pizza and watching TV. All right, that, and then on top of it, I did 45 minutes on the elliptical with arms, and I walked about 3,000 steps just running errands in the city. So that's it for today. And as long as I don't cheat after I turn off this video, I would call this a real win. All right, I will be back with you hopefully tomorrow with more on the daily progress, and I may even weigh tomorrow. I don't know, I'll let you know. Be as glamorous as you can stay at the beach.